me, Greg. You wish for a little more action?
I do wish for more action, Mike.
As you wish, Greg. Let's party! Greg, we're just getting started.
Now this is nice.
You got 2 wishes left.
Boxing King Media in association with Boxraw with me, Johnny Nelson. Johnny, we've just seen Isaac Chamberlain victorious against Mikhail Lawal. Just your assessment on the fight itself.
I think Isaac Chamberlain showed the skill and experience that he's gone through showed the wisdom and the payoff from all the experiences that he's been throughout his career as a sparring partner, getting in with a Coley, getting in with Bill and Smith. Now it's time to shine, now it's time for payback for him. And remember, he only had 9 amateur fights, and now to end up being British and Commonwealth champion, good on him. He has all the skills in the world. For Mikhail Lawal, you can't knock him. For what the ability he's got, he became British champion. There was nothing else he could have done. And so you can't knock him. He's not going to go back and say, God, I should have done this, I should have done that. He did everything he possibly could do. That was his limit. And this is what we saw. And so now you're looking at ringside, and you've got Vidal Riley's at ringside. I said, Vidal, listen. And I remember when Mikhail won the title, I said, you need to try and get in there with Vidal, because you have the skills, the movement, the speed, just have not the experience to deal with this guy. So now, Vidal's around and he wants to get in the mix. I think it'll be a chess match between he and Isaac Chamberlain. I think it'll be an exhibition between he and Mikhail Lawal. I don't know what Lawal's intentions are after this, but there's still opportunities there for him. There are still fights out there for him, and if he thinks he could have done better, then you know what, that's a right path in. But both those boys, I've said to him, look, if you're going to fight Vidal Riley, fight him now. Fight him now before he gets a bit too much experience under his belt.
Obviously tonight we were supposed to see Boatsi Aziz, didn't happen. Do you think we'll see that fight before the end of the year?
We won't see it before the end of the year, but we will see the fight. A date has been penciled in. I'm not at liberty to say yet, but that fight is going to happen. That fight is marked down to happen.
Just want to touch on, obviously next week it's Fury and Ngannou. Just your thoughts about the fight, the events, what you've seen so far in terms of the promotion and what's to come.
They've done everything they should do to promote such a fight, such an exhibition. Tyson Fury, the best heavyweight in the world, is going in there to fight a guy that's having his first professional boxing match, getting paid a shitload of money. So he's a prize fight, he's getting paid for it. You can't knock it, it is what it is. Now this has got to be sold, you've got to tell the public this is what it is. And what it is, Tyson Fury going out there and getting the job done and getting paid handsomely for it. That's it. You're going to pay through the nose to get all the celebs ringside to give it that star-studded appeal. But in reality, those people weren't paid to go. Would they go? So the boxing fans are thinking, Tyson, you know what? Get in there with Usyk, get in there with X, Y, Z. You can't blame Tyson for what he's doing. Tyson's making money. He's a prize fighter. And right now he's playing this game on his own terms. And so you can't knock him for it. But in reality, it is what it is. He's getting in there, and it's the Tyson Fury show next week. That's what you got to look at.
Lights have gone slightly off, but we'll carry on rolling. Johnny, Spencer Brown, Tyson Fury's manager, did an interview with Boxing King yesterday where he said that the date set for Usyk is December 23rd. And he also said that this was a lot of people, a lot of criticism towards Tyson Fury online, and people talking about how Tyson was potentially ducking Alexander Usyk and saying he was trying to avoid him. But Spencer made it very clear that Tyson Fury wanted this fight. This fight with Usyk is only happening in December because Tyson wants it, and he should be commended for that.
Okay, let's see. So I don't know if Spencer Brown is in that position to actually have the authority to stamp that. I'm assuming it's top rank. I'm assuming it's Usyk's people as well. Let's wait till after the weekend, and after the weekend, then see what's being said about when this fight is happening. And again, it's easy to getting excited about it, but I need a date. I need a venue. And Spencer Brown, love him or loathe him, this is he talking. It's not Tyson Fury talking. It's not Top Rank talking. It's not Frank Warren talking. So let's hear it from the authorities, and not from the guy that stood a bit his PR through.
if that fight does take place on December 23rd, Eddie Hearn has spoken about Eubank Jr. and Ben overseas if it can't land here. Do you think Eddie goes with that fight still on the same date?
I don't think it happens next. I think Eubank Jr. is in a great position. The world's his oyster. Does he want to compromise himself in getting into a fight with Conor Benn at this stage in Conor Benn's career? And of course, it'd be a great, exciting fight, but the situation has not been cleared up. I'm sure there'll be some kind of penalisation for Eubank if that fight did take place. Is Eubank going to scar himself with that association at this moment in time? I don't think so. But he's in a powerful position, so it's his call.
Surfacing online, Anthony Joshua's gone into a retreat, away from his phone, away from friends, family, in a dark room. I don't know the full details, but what do you make of that? And why do you think he's done that?
Well, if it's true, good. You know, and I'm a big advocate for this kind of self-therapy. And there are places where it's not 4 days, it's 10 days. Could be 3 weeks. You don't talk to anybody. You know, you're in your own thoughts. No phone, no nothing. You could be in a retreat where there's many of you. And this is about self-help. It's about getting your mind right, because you hear that many voices diluting what your intentions are, what you want. I personally think this would benefit Anthony Joshua massively. If it's a PR stunt throwing that out there, well, you know what, actually, I'd actually do that, because if anything works, it's that. I get that. Study it, look it up. Trust me, he will benefit massively from that. And when I saw it, I thought, I hope this is true. Because if this is true, this will be the next level of Anthony Joshua. And it might be the missing puzzle for Anthony Joshua. So I hope it is true.
Just final one. It looks like Deontay Wilder isn't going to be next for Anthony Joshua. Eddie said that fight may not happen until March or April next year. Who would you like to see Anthony Joshua fight if he does fight in December, January?
The guy that didn't lose to Zhang.
Joyce?
No, before that. He didn't lose.
Hrgovic.
It's Hrgovic, that's what I'd say. I'd say get down with Hrgovic. That's a good fight. And to me, it's a good testing fight, a fight that would actually bring him on leaps and bounds and make him really appreciate who he is, what he's done, what he's achieved.
Johnny, appreciate your time as always. Safe travels back. Catch up with you soon.
Sweet.
Thank you very much.